The Golden Bears will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Dropping back, it's Manning. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
It's now second down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's Baxter. There he goes. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
The Cougars line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got it, looking for the first down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. DB's right up on the receivers. Trying to punch it in. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
That was crazy, but no lie.
Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. The 12th play of this drive, the defense trying to dig in on 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Manning. He's going for the goal line. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
He'll sneak it. Sneak gets it done.
I love the aggressiveness early by this offense. 4th and goal, no problem. Putting the drive together, staying aggressive, and they get rewarded.
I like just paying the drive off, too, because it's the opening drive of the game. You've marched it down the field. You want to come away with a touchdown, right? Maybe the decision...
Hey, how'd you get a little man, bro?
Listen, even if we don't get it, our defense is out in good field position. There's a lot of football left to go. We can make up for it later. I love the aggressive play call.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Oh, okay, I see.
Fielded in the end zone, and he loses the ball deep in his own end.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
I seen they put Vic on here.
Hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Foster. Turning it on. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Lot of yardage in
I need to start doing the challenge. I used to just play just the ultimate team, just get my cards from that, just play games and
quick pass on the fly motion. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Williams will pass. Fires to the big fella. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
The quick out. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Golden Bears will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, no.
And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Quickly to the tight end. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, it's a simple design there, guys. Just RPO. QB gets it out of his hands quickly, trying to attack the left side there in the flat. They're just not able to come up with it.
To the air. It's Manning. He lobs one high down the left side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wazoo! These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Set to kick this one away.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Foster. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Golden Bears want to crank the tempo. That's caught. It's Foster. Across the 35. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. With jet sweep pass. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick pass on the jet motion. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Williams looking for a man. Throwing right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
I needed that.
That passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Short hands, it's Baxter. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Big way to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Handoff to the lone back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Oh, he just misses on the
what
big
the hell is going
shot.
on, bro? What the fuck? That's like the 2nd time I'm thinking I caught that shit. Oh, no, he's not that out. Okay, that's good.
Trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
Quarterback gets the first down. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Manning. Now rolling to the left.
Shit.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it. With the catch, it's Cobb. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They're working that left side, and a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Quarterback adapting. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Cougars. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Williams will pass. Gonna let it fly. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Looking downfield very late in the half. Takes a hit as he fires. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Brings it down on the right side. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break.
Washington State, 21, Cal 7.
Washington State ready to boot it away to start the 3rd quarter. Coming out with it, it's Foster. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it down the middle. Big guy tries to barrel in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
Number 86.
This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
No, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Take over. 1st and 10.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the...
It's picked off, and another empty drive.
All right, they got this.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to...